Guys, welcome back to the vlog. I hope you're all happy. I hope you're all healthy out there. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, you're taking care of each other, and I hope, yeah, slowly but surely that everything's returning to normal for you, wherever you might be. Anyway, so with this, I wanted to just record a quick intro to what was meant to be a one-part vlog on a pair of IMjiT jeans. But of course I talk too much, so I had to split it into two. In the first part, which I'm going to leave a link to somewhere around about the corners of this, the first part I looked at the denim that went into making these jeans. And that allowed me to actually have a look at the differences between hang-dyed denim and rope-dyed denim and explain a little bit about that. So hop over there, if you haven't seen it already, hop over there, have a look, hop back here, and we're going to look at the details that go into making these jeans. Okay, so that's the denim, but let's start talking about the details that go into these jeans, because the execution of these jeans is also fantastic. We start with the back pockets here. They're unlined, which I personally prefer, unless you've got some sort of fancy arcuate in the back to bond the pocket lining to the front of the pocket. I tend to find that the pocket linings, they tear over time. They just flap around, they catch things, and it's just not so good. Of course, there is hidden rivets at the back that are branded. Very nicely done as well. Beautiful contrast stitching in quite a light, don't know if that's a tan or towards like a whitish gold kind of look. When I first got the jeans, it didn't seem to fit, but as they've faded down over time, then it becomes much more in keeping with the denim. Got some nice little details to the bar tacks down here in the corner, and you can see here that the stitching is just extremely well done. It's so accurate. I can only imagine that has been done by hand, and these two parallel lines are just exact. And also, yeah, here running up towards the hidden rivet as well. That is just so well executed. Then you've got the runoff coming over here. Yeah, very, very nicely done. Moving on, we can have a look at the belt loops while we're here. Belt loops, they fit a medium to a wide size belt. It's fine. They're really, really nicely done. There's sort of no lock stitch here in the back, so that's lovely. They're tucked underneath the waistband here, just as it should be. No complaints about that. I thought, when I first got them, I thought they could be a little bit beefier given the lightness of the denim, but so far I've had really no problems. Got the leather patch here. I believe this is an indigo dyed leather. Either way, it's a dark blue. It's fading in really reasonably nicely. It's quite a thin leather, and you can see here that where the waistband's been attached to the jeans, it's coming through. It makes it a little bit hard to see the logo though. Yeah, moving on, we can have a look at the inside of the selvage here. Nice, very narrow, very nicely done. The hemming's not done with a chain stitch, it's done with, is it called a lock stitch? Yeah, these things I should really know. Yep, no complaints there. I'm not a sucker for, like, it has to be chain stitched. It's nice when it happens, it's actually a practical stitch, but that's just well executed, and I believe this is actually more durable. Somebody's probably going to correct me in that. Moving on to the front of the jeans. Okay, here you can really see that this denim is quite a hard fade. I've got minimal, and I really do mean minimal, whiskering here. You can see up at the back where the waistband is here. I'm guessing this is how the fading is going to continue as I wear them longer. I presume this gets more wear against my ass. Anyway, yeah, it's becoming much less contrasty. The white is coming through with that. You've got your traditional 5-pocket setup, obviously 2 in the back. You've got your 2 hand pockets, and you've got your coin pocket or your watch pocket. The rivets are lovely. You've got like a nice little sort of bit of the fabric or the yarn popping through there. They're branded, of course, and they haven't got a very sharp knob to them, which I really appreciate. I think you've probably been able to tell by now I resent scratching up my things because the rivets on my jeans. It's the same contrast stitch all the way through, same stitch color. They don't vary either the width of the yarn or the color of it anywhere. You've got very well done branded buttons here, slightly smaller going into the fly. The button up at the top in the waistband, it's got a leather, I don't know, washer on the back, make it a little bit more durable, which actually could be important with this lighter weight denim. I've never had a waist button pull out ever, but it's just nice to see that. It's just a bit more of an attention to detail, and this will get the most tension on it, will get the most wear. You can see here that the inside of the fly, the buttonholes are very, very well done, and then the sort of back here is taped. You've got very, and I find this super important, very nice, very soft labeling here. It's silky. The pocket bags are a really beautiful, it's a herringbone fabric, really nice texture to it, and a lot of people might disagree here, but they're not super heavy, and that's good. It's great in keeping with the jeans, because if you've got these heavy pocket bags along with this lighter weight denim, then all you're going to see is the pocket just like sticking out. It's not going to look great when you're wearing them. I really appreciate that they've taken time to think about how these jeans are going to look on the body. Okay, when I first saw this, I must admit I wasn't too into it. I'm not too much into superfluous details on any of my garments. And yeah, so when I saw this tiny little, I don't even know, is it a rivet? I don't even know how that's done. Let's say it's a rivet. You've got a rivet here at the end of the buttonhole that I can't imagine's got any real use to it. It's just there for a little bit of design flair, which is, you know what, fair enough. They're Italian, they're known for that kind of stuff. But as I've worn the jeans, I've actually come to appreciate it. It looks quite nice when they're buttoned up alongside the main button here. What else? Okay. They're also quite minimal on the amount of branding that they do on their jeans. So obviously you've got the leather patch, you don't have any tag on the back, and they've just got this one really nicely woven label in here with the style number on it. So it's stamped 805. Again, with the labels on the inside here, this is nice and soft and unobtrusive. This is not going to irritate you whatsoever. So well done on that. Like, how are the fades going? I mean, the place where I get the most start fades, because I'm always on the bike, is always like right down to the crotch. But they're super minimal. I will say that these jeans have been washed 2 or 3 times. I find, and I don't know why this is, I find with natural indigo, it's got a particular smell about it. It's definitely not bad, and it smells super natural and super. I like it. I really do like it. But it's something that it seems to get stronger with time. The same smell. So it smells mildly kind of musty. So I've just been throwing them in the washing machine every so often. It might also be that I've been wearing these jeans in the summertime because they're a lighter weight denim, and so they're going to get a little bit more funky because of that. So that might explain why I don't have like super contrasty fades, but also I think mostly it's to do with the way the denim was actually dyed, or the yarn that goes into the denim was actually dyed. Let's have a look at the inside, because that's just as important with jeans as the outside. Yeah, as mentioned before, okay, this is something I've never ever noticed in the 2 years I've had these jeans. There's a label here that says, it's either a mountain with the sun on it. It says MW1. Maybe that stands for Matt Wilson 1? That would be kind of cool. These are very cleanly done here. You've got minimal overlock stitching, which I really like. These here, this is not loose threads. This is where the overlock stitching has just been knotted, and that has to be like that. The coin pocket is beautifully sewn on here. You can see just the skill that these guys have of making jeans when you have a look at the inside. You've got the fly completely taped, so again, no overlocking. You've got no loose threads, really none, anywhere. These are just very, very well made, very well executed jeans. Selvage line starts quite high up, but you need that to have sort of a little bit of shape going up around about the hips. Okay, they have used a different kind of thread for the felled seam in here, of course. You don't really see that on the outside though, I believe. Nope, not at all. It's funny to pour over these jeans like with you on camera, because I don't really plan out, obviously, I don't really plan out too much what I'm going to say. So it's like discovery for me as well. In the collection, these stand out because of the denim. I've got some extremely, extremely well-made jeans. Most of the jeans that I have are really high up there in terms of construction. But I think in terms of denim, I don't own another pair of jeans that are quite this special in terms of the denim that went into making them. For sure, I'm going to leave all of the links to IMjiT's site down in the description below. Definitely go and check them out. I will say this. They're trying to, as I mentioned earlier, they're trying to elevate denim to like high fashion, which is an interesting contrast coming from the workwear side, but it's also been a fashion for the past 60, 70 years. So don't be too put off by the prices. This is the only piece that I've got from them. It's the only piece that I've actually seen from them as well. And so this can attest to the quality of the materials that they use to manufacture, and also their skill as well. So I'd be super curious to see one of their jackets or another pair of their jeans, and to see where that price tag comes from. And yeah, for today, that's it for me. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you subscribe. It'd be great if you give us one of those thumbs up as well. That actually does really help us out. All of the links to our social media, the website, and all the other good stuff are down in the descriptions as well. And I'm going to see you in the next vlog.